We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Isotopes. Benito Santiago is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Greg Maddux will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So striding in, Richie Ashburn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Into the box, Jimmy Rollins, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Maddux has registered more than 5,000 innings of work at the major league level, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
At the plate, Eddie Murray pitches a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And there are 2 away now. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
So digging in now, Fernando Reyes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And oh, it comes up on him there as it kicks off the glove. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The 0-1, and it's 1-1. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. In for strike 2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 1-0. Fernando Romero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that's allowed out number one. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Maddie, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Into the box, Joe Morgan. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bullet back up the middle. Ashburn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and a pair of RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Alex Bregman, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Griffey. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bregman comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking. And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Andrew Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Andrew Jones.
First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
One out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Digging in now, George Brett. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he popped him up. Rollins into shallow left. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. In now, Fernando Romero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fernando Romero.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Morgan ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. At the plate, Richie Ashburn. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Rollins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Rollins has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Ready with another 0-2.
Too hot. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line drive base hit.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hands stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. As he'll take a look at ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Softly hit out to short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. So here now is the pitcher, Greg Maddux. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Two balls, no strikes.
Well, this is what really can frustrate you when you're on the mound. You're facing a pitcher that really doesn't offer much as far as being able to hit, and you fall behind 2-0. It just feels like you're wasting pitches.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1 pitch.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Rollins waits on it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
From the belt, the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Eddie Murray. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that'll bring in Fernando Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Ryan Sandberg has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jock Peterson will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Peterson, a California-born ball player. He was a 16th round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded, but they lead it 1-0. At the plate, Benito Santiago set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Santiago.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Murray is right there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 25.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
And he popped him up. Murray in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Fernando Romero. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Griffey is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 1.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Richie Ashburn. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now pitch on the way. Popped him up. Votto has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again. Jimmy Rollins has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time. You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The first baseman, number 33.
So frustrating, Giro. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Line hard to center field. Ashburn is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Reyes is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
So stepping in, Louis Aparicio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that. Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Reyes. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire, too.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Travis d'Arnaud comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So now to the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Greg Maddux. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. Right side. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Ready for another chance. Benito Santiago. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Joe Morgan is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. The pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And that misses, ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Bruce. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Fernando.
Digging in once again, Fernando Romero. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Aparicio gloves it. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 13, Jay Bruce.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. And it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it wasn't by much. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry.
The third baseman, number 5.
At the plate now, George Brett. As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Sandberg shading to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready now, Joey Votto. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We'll march on to the 8th. All even now at 1-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Richie Ashburn. First pitch of the at-bat. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point. And as you could imagine, in a 1-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. Next up for New York, Jimmy Rollins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Eddie Murray is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 0-1 pitch coming. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Louis Aparicio. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Lifted in the air to center. Ashburn has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Paul Molitor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Delino DeShields will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 0, Delino DeShields.
First offering on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Settling in now, Benito Santiago. Hitless on the day so far. He'll have a final shot perhaps to extend his hitting streak here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on it. Andrew Miller will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now batting, Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
To the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. One out, nobody on. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Jorge Polanco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains tied 1-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jake McGee will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Aaron Hicks is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot. Hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Joe Morgan is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Ashburn is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Andrew Jones is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jay Bruce. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
And he takes a cold strike one. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. And No problem with that one as we are headed for extra inning. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now at the plate, George Brett steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Here's the first pitch to him. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
In is Joey Votto now. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's really struggled 0 for 10. Dwight Evans will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Murray is under it as he puts it away for round number 1. Standing in, Louis Aparicio. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to Sandberg at second. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And there he goes toward second. It's sharply toward third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Dwight Evans remains in the game, batting ninth and manning first base.
Number 24, Dwight Evans.
John Franco takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Franco.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-1.
Count 2-1.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away.
33. Eddie Murray.
Digging in, Eddie Murray. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0 home is in off the plate. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 32.
Well, next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Fernando. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Brett is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still tied 1 apiece. Nick Goody takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Standing in, Ken Griffey, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ball 1. Ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Benito Santiago. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
0-2 the count to Santiago. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
First pitch on its way. Joe Morgan stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Just keeping him close. At the plate, Andrew Jones. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0.
Oh, that's low.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the 2-0. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He's running. Fouled away. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Runner going a second time. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Ryan Sandberg is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Aparicio has it. And quickly there are two away.
The pitcher, number 43, Nick.
Bryce Harper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Hunter Wood will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
George Brett is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Dwight Evans. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. d'Arnaud is there to make the catch, and that means 13th inning ready to begin, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Tom Hickey takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Into the box, Richie Ashburn. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Stepping into the box, Louis Aparicio. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Aparicio.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Towards second. And that's out number 1. Joe Torre will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
His hitter, Joe Torre.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 30.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
High in the air out to center field. Ashburn is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Joaquin Soria is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. set to begin the 14th inning. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Jimmy Rollins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Eddie Murray comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-1 to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 32, Romero.
Ready for another shot now. Fernando. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Santiago gathers, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Steve Bedrosian, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Striding in, Benito Santiago. As luck would have it, he gets another chance to keep that hitting streak alive here. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Joe Morgan is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Bedrosian is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now in the box, Andrew Jones. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And it's fouled away. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. And that misses 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Nope, that's a ball.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Jorge Posada will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Mets.
A ball and no strikes. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. No balls and a strike to count. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A shot down the first baseline. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The next 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Brett has it. And that's the second out. Next for the Mets, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Standing in now, Richie Ashburn. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Nope.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Tyler Duffy enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Tyler Duffy.
First offering on its way. George Brett is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here it comes. Hit in the air to left. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Dwight Evans. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Darno has it, and he makes the throw to first. Evans is retired. 2 down now. Stepping up now, Louis Aparicio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Charlie Culberson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Steve Bedrosian claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tyler Duffy records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney.